Welcome back, everyone, to the next installment of Amnesia, The Dark Descent. We just got a mission. We gotta kill Alexander of Brandenburg. I'm bad at this. All I want is note to self. Kill this man. Why? I don't know, so hopefully we'll find out. The good news is we have ourselves a lantern and some oil. Actually... okay, that's decent. Oh, let's get moving. The entrance hall. Presumably this is where the main game will begin. The door slammed shut behind him and he knew he would never again see the old tailor at Berkeley Square. Another lone soul in London. Seemed appropriate somehow. Oh man, that timing. Alright, well, here we are. You know, despite being run down, this is kind of a gorgeous place. Just look at this. Little wind, though. Oh, the game's directing me to look that way.
Alexander, is it inside the castle?
In a manner of speaking. Come, bring the lamp. You've been to the refinery, have you not?
I don't believe I have. Is it connected to the... what did you call it?
The inner sanctum. My most precious chamber, Daniel. And it lies well beyond the refinery. In fact, it lies beneath the very stone of Brandenburg.
I like this guy's voice. Ah, my eyes. Well, still no goals. Clearly that's where I'm supposed to go. The refinery. Fabbrica e Liquatoria. Well, that's where I'm supposed to go, so I'll check the other surrounding areas first. So we got that side room, some upstairs action, and this path over here with a large door. Oh, nice. I'm glad I stopped here. More cockroaches, or whatever those are. What do you say? Rego Vegetal? Am I reading that right? I don't know. Ooh. Hey, hey, hey. Supplies, baby. I love them. Ugh. Oh. I'm sorry. Oh, you hear that? Not going that way. Well, good news for me. The game's keeping things nice and linear, huh? Okay, I guess I'll continue downstairs. I'll stick with downstairs, I think. Wait. Wine cellar and laboratory. Alright. Locked. Well, if I got a note, it's probably that it was locked. Yeah, find the key. Alright, well, I'll come back. Game's keeping things easy. Laboratory. I was checking for a sign, but then I remembered there's one before. I think I read this before. The other children cheered him on, his name voiced in a steadily rising pace, urging him to do it. Am I really doing this? The young boy thought, and struck his victim with a rock. Ooh. Keeping my sanity, thank you. Strange. Whoa. Watch it be like a freaking rockworm from Penumbra. That'd boggle my mind. Otherwise, not much going on around here. Nothing under the stairs. I can move this? Ah, that's cool. Otherwise, just cave-ins. Ew. I don't think I can kill those. Hello? You catch that? Haha. So there are secrets to be found. Oh, further down? Do I even want to go here? Ooh, I hear my heart beating. I'll break out my lantern real quick. Nothing. Well, another tinderbox. All in all, I'd say that was a good deal. What? Whoa. What could be splashing down there? How much you want to bet we're going to find out by the end of this game? Chemical relocation. The lack of a chimney to properly vent the fumes from my most recent experiments has taken its toll on many of my less stable ingredients in storage. Some seem unaffected, but many are stained by the fumes and will be difficult to salvage. I shall do what I can and move them to the wine cellar. So we gotta go there. Oops. Actually... there. Otherwise, I don't know if anything's around. What? Oh, ow. My eyes, Jesus.
So there should be more coop rats. Let me see. And one part aquafortis.
Ah, Jesus. I get that we're doing a save thing, but like my eyes. Early alchemy experiment. This is my third attempt to produce artificial vitae. The former compounds lack the potency I need, but I sense I'm close. Calamine and orpiment are a given, and the cuprite binds them well. This time I will attempt aqua regia instead of aqua fortis, and hope it will produce a more even solution. The experiment was unsuccessful. The solution is highly acid and proves impractical to put to any use except as a detergent. Organic tissue reacts especially violently to the solution, and should be handled with the greatest care. I might be able to use the recipe, but I'm losing hope that I will find an alchemic solution to my predicament. Huh. Oh, good. Chemistry pot. Hello? Oh. My eyes! One day I will return. If it wasn't for the thought of you, my love, I wouldn't be able to go on. When I find myself doing terrible things, I take comfort in you. As long as I am able to think of you and long for a life together, I know I'm better than the others. I weep for them. They lust for power without restraint, where I only crave fair judgment and a safe return. Strange. I go back in, really? Alright. Well, that was odd. Well, that's all I can do here. I have the chemistry pot, but I need chemicals. I think. Yeah, chemical ingredients. Yeah, so I need to find the key to get there, and get there and get the ingredients. And, yeah, all three of these things are basically get to the wine cellar. Alright. My work in the laboratory is done, so all that leaves, aside from where I'm supposed to be going, the refinery, is... there. Oh, he fell to the kitchen floor. Tears were beginning to well in his eyes as he received the first kick in his stomach. Hazel remained hidden, in fear she too would be punished. What does this mean? Anyway, my only other goal is the upstairs. Unless there's something down here? Doesn't look like it. Now let's tackle the upstairs real quick. Won't budge. Jammed! Won't budge. Nah, looked like a loose brick to me, sorry. Oh, birds outside, I guess. whole freaking staircase collapsed. Tabularium. The archives. Alright. Oh. Oh, it looks like a boarded up door actually, so never mind. Oh, nice. Always could use more tinderboxes. Also will not budge. Well, let's go to the archives. A fragrant taste of rose lingered in his mouth. Turkish delights, he thought, just like the ones at the consulate in Constantinople. Say that 5 times fast. A consulate in Constantinople. Jeez. I'm a little concerned by how long this is taking to load. Is this place gonna be huge or what? Okay, I'm gonna want to light things when I can. So we have Library, rare books. Oh, a nice small room. I like what I see. And yes, I saw the note on the table. Oh, cool. I wonder. Nah, that thing's made of good stuff. Cool. I'll get the note in a second. Alright, nothing else to be found here. Let's hit it.
16th of May,
Oh.
1839.
Part 1
The
of 3.
unflinching African sun has continued to plague our expedition, making it impossible to dig until dusk. How Professor Herbert managed to find the location in these vast plains of nothingness remains a mystery to me. When I asked him about the tomb again, he told me about the legend of Tin Hanan, the mother of us all. An interesting story in its own right, but I can't help feeling there's more. Later that evening, we uncovered a passage beneath the dunes leading to a sand-covered stone structure. The professor was confident it was the tomb we sought and ordered the others to clear the way late into the dark, cold night. Tomorrow, I shall lead the men into the ancient structure, hoping to reach the burial chamber. No matter what the professor is keeping from me, the dig should yield something interesting to take back to London and the British Museum.
Sounds safe. You know this will end well. Although, of course, we know we live, because here we are playing the game. So we got mysterious hallway, catalogs. There we go. Oh, hello. Wilhelm's contract. I hereby offer my full attention and services to Alexander, Baron of Brennenburg. This contract will reign for a total of 3 years when my freedom shall return to me. In addition, Alexander, Baron of Brennenburg, is to recommend my services at the Prussian royal court and within the sanctum of the Order of the Black Eagle. May no man break this seal. Wilhelm, House of Gerich. Order of the Black Eagle, huh? I wonder if that's those birds on the flags we've been seeing so far. That'd be interesting. Otherwise, nothing here. Oh, hey. Okay, so that's probably just the same hallway around the corner, but I want to confirm this. Yes, it is. Okay. So now we have the study. Seems nice and simple enough. Shirts. Nothing else. Tinderbox. Okay, nothing.
17th of May,
Oh, 2 of 3.
1839. My hands tremble as I write. I feel a need to document my tribulation, for I fear that my memory will fail me if I linger. Today, I took some men and ventured into the dark, ancient passage we uncovered. Our torches burned faintly in the murky air as we slowly made our way underground. The men were superstitious and fearful. They argued loudly, and I felt their strange language getting to me. I mustered my strength and yelled at them to continue down the slopes and broken steps. The crudely carved passage confused me. It looked much older than the 4th century structure we had expected. The twisting path emerged into a great antechamber. The walls were lined with statues unlike any I'd ever seen. Despite their unearthly quality, I felt a strange familiarity toward them, which haunts me still. At the far end of the chamber, a great slab of stone sealed off whatever lay ahead. I gave the order to raise it, and as I pushed through the narrow space, the heavy stone suddenly dropped, sealing me inside.
That
I was
sucks.
trapped.
That sucks. Hard. Now I assume that doorway's same deal, just around the corner? No. Or maybe not, let's see. Oh! Should I not have done that? I'm sorry. Old tomes, huh? Dark freaking room. Ah! Jeez. Doesn't appear to be anything of note in here at all. Oh, wait. Oh, nice. I got my light back and some oil. Excellent. Alright. Other side. No, that's where I came from. This way. Oh, good. There's the big room. This must just be the other side of the hallway, then. So we're in good shape. These scratching sounds, goddamn. Alright. Local history. Never mind. Oh. This game. Okay, so this should be where I would have come from. Yes, okay. Okay, we've come full circle. This is good. So consider this half of the room. That is gorgeous. Up to here, explored. That final door down there is where we need to go. It's the only unexplored place so far, obviously, except for the locked door. I want to play the piano. Can't. Oh well. Wait. Is it just my perception, or does that almost look like a skull over here? Instead of a woman's face? Can you kind of see where I'm coming from here? I don't think it's supposed to be, though. It's just a little, ooh. Unless that's death claiming a child? I don't know. Ugh, I never noticed that. But these huge paintings are amazing. Love it. Alright, final area. Ooh, bloody rocks. Much better. Another piano. Really? Two connected rooms, each with a piano? Nope. So we have floor plans and maps and hole in the wall. Oh.
Much of the castle is old and hasn't been tended to for centuries. When the shadow arrives, it won't take long until things start falling apart.
The shadow.
Just buying time anyway. Let's do what we can.
There is much to be done about the walls. We should reinforce weak structures. The ground will tremble and there's a risk everything will cave in on us. especially downstairs. Here, and there. Let's get the servants working on it.
You know, that map would help me a little more if I knew which room was which at all. So again, there's that. I'll get to that. Whoa, hello. Well, this place went straight to hell, didn't it? Central Prussia, Kingdom of Prussia. What? Excuse me?
17th of May, 1839. After pounding the unforgiving stone wall for what seemed like an eternity,
Is this
I
part
realized
3?
it was hopeless. I was trapped. I fell to the ground, gasping for air, trying to focus. That's when I saw a faint blue shimmer. My weakened body was heavy to carry, but I managed to push myself toward the enchanting
Oh,
light.
I can move. Interesting. What is this?
Waiting for me. Enclosed in dark nothingness, I felt myself drawn to the mystic light.
What in the world?
I reached out, closing it in my hands. The faint glow escaped my fingers and began to spark brightly and spirit me away, unlocking alien memories of spiraling towers, endless deserts, and impossible geometry. The next
Curious.
thing I can remember is the grating sound of stone being lifted, the voices of the Arabs pulling me to safety, and grasped firmly in my hands was the broken pieces of a most peculiar relic.
How strange. Well, that only leaves one more room, doesn't it? Oh no, that was kind of it, wasn't it? Aha. So that's what that collapse was, huh? Find a new way out. Well, there's that broken wall, right? Otherwise, I want to check the floor plans, which we were just in. So let's see. Random knight's helmet, I wonder. Nice. Ah, again.
You have to be swift when you activate the first one. You hear that? If it stops, you'll have to start over.
Isn't all this a bit excessive?
You can never be too careful, Daniel.
Interesting. And look at that, one more note. Local folklore. Alstadt and Brennenburg Castle, 1801. Another region rich with lore is Alstadt, deep within the East Prussian woods. For centuries, there have been stories surrounding the hamlet and its neighbor, Castle Brennenburg. The quiet forest-clad mountains dressed with scattered lakes is as picturesque as can be, albeit the local area is haunted by the dark. Ask any local, and you will hear proof of the widespread superstition. All travelers should indulge themselves in such conversations, since it will certainly serve as exciting entertainment. All of them have their own twists on the tales, but there are some motifs that keep reappearing. The Gatherers. This story reaches all the way back to the time of the 30 Years' War. It's said that the soldiers who abandoned their duty got lost in the cold, dark woods and were forever damned to roam the grounds. Their bodies, wrought by their tainted souls, have left them disfigured and empty of essence. Many have cited them over the years and described them as horrid revenants. They move silently through the woods, shying away from any beholder. They are called Gatherers, as they seem to follow some ambition to steal living creatures. It is their prey which can be heard struggling inside damp burlap sacks, dragged behind them which reveal their presence. What dark scheme do they follow? Grim. A visit undone. Heinrich Cornelius Agrippa, the well-known erudite, visited Alstadt at the start of the 16th century. He resided in the local inn for a fortnight as he looked for remnants of kingdoms past. During his stay, all the prominent members of society paid notice, and he is mentioned in many records of the time. One day, he went to investigate a burrow in the northwestern glades, only to never be seen again. Heinrich is known to have passed away in Grenoble some 10 years later. He dismissed the notion of ever visiting Alstadt, which makes you wonder what really happened. Who was this mysterious man who visited the sleepy hamlet in the woods, and what happened to him? The Immortal Baron. The Baron of Brennenburg lives a reclusive life with his family at his castle nearby Alstadt, and like most those of noble birth, rumors are inherited alongside with the title. Researching the history reveals little before the castle was consumed by fire in the late 16th century. It was rebuilt by Alexander, a nobleman from the Rhinelands claiming the role as protector of the Prussian state. Alexander helps the region to flourish and remain popular throughout his presumed lifetime. The family has always been secretive when it comes to lineage and heritage, therefore the birth and death of Alexander and his offspring has never been fully recorded. This has fed the idea that the Baron is in fact the one and the same who came from the west over 300 years ago, lived through the time of occupation, and joined the coveted Order of the Black Eagle along with the great leaders of this country. Ugh. Well then. And we got a note here too. A secret door mechanism to get out. Yeah, sure enough, there doesn't seem to be a regular way out of here. Oh. Duh. Oh, that was the lock. This is the other side of that locked door. Okay. And no tinderbox. Alright, well, looks like we get a puzzle on our hands, but we will tackle that one on the next installment. Well, we certainly made a lot of progress today, didn't we? We are supposed to go down into the refinery, but in the meantime, we've explored pretty much all of our other options. Most of our objectives that we've picked up on seem to be, other than get out of the room we just ended up in, get the key to the wine cellar, get in the wine cellar, grab chemicals, do something with them in the lab. The note said it makes some kind of acid that's good against organic material. That's cool. I wonder if I can use it on that giant double set of doors that suddenly had that disgusting pink matter grow over it. Reminds me of freaking Dead Space Extraction, the stuff you had to hack through with your pick. Ugh, this castle, man. Getting things coming alive in it, pink matter appearing out of nowhere. It's American McGee's Alice all over again. Until next time, everyone.